I'm trying to figure out how to do an intro and I don't know how. It's so weird. Sunset. It's really pretty though. Can you see it? Let me see if I can. Ooh, very pretty. Yeah, I don't know how to do an intro. It's been so long since I've done a YouTube video, but it's been about 2 years since I did my last YouTube video, and I decided why not do an updated natural makeup tutorial, right? So yeah, that's what we did. This is the final look. Very natural, very pretty, very glamorous, I would say. Some would say. But yeah. If you want to see how you can achieve this look, then just keep on watching because I don't know how to do an intro. Bye. So we're gonna start with the NYX pore filler. I love this product. I actually feel like it's somewhat of a dupe of the Benefits. I forgot the name. Pore something to minimize your pores. It's the blue tube. I think it does a really good job with my makeup and just making sure it minimizes my pores and keeps my face matte. I think it does a really good job doing that. And also what I like to do, if for example, if this was like my all-day makeup of like running around doing errands and I want it to last, especially for me, I'm more of like a oily type gal. I still have this oily T-zone area, so I always go in with a primer, and then on top of that I like to add the MAC Fix Plus, and then that way my makeup just lasts longer. I do it before and after. I know it seems like a lot, but it's what works for me. I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown corrector stick in the shade Peach and Tear Duck. And I also like to use this to cancel out any redness or darkness around my face before I put foundation. So pretty much spot concealed every area. And then I like to use my ring finger for this. So once we have our correction concealer all over our face for the imperfected areas, we're gonna go in with foundation. Honestly, I could just go out like this. Not even kidding. Like it looks like second skin. I just covered all my imperfections, but. So then I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the color, I believe, Y242. I also like to go in with the Restoration Hardware 200 brush, and what I really like about this brush is like it blends all of my foundations so effortlessly. It's just like amazing. So I don't like to do too much. This is just like an everyday running around errands foundation, so I think that one pump for me is enough. I don't really need so much coverage. And we're just going to blend it all over our face. So sorry if you hear the dog snoring in the background. She's spicy. She's like in a whole other world sleeping. Once that's done, I am going to go in with my NYX micro brow pencil, and this is in the color taupe. Now I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit, and I'll be right back for the eyes. Looks quite natural, which is exactly what we want. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go with like a nude base, really, just to kind of make sure I get no creases. Voila. So lately I've been using my Natasha Denona Tropic palette and I love it. It's so nice. Like, I did a whole review about this like Sephora haul like a couple years ago and I love this. Here is the mirror. But then also you have like such beautiful colors, and the colors that I mainly love to use from this palette is the Fake Tan and Cocoa, and also the Sahara. Like, I just think those colors are so pretty, and I usually go with a blush, like a little buffing brush, I would say. It's from Crown Brush. It's so old, I can't even tell what it is. S02 Blending Crease Brush. That's what it says. And then I'm gonna go in with Fake Tan, just a little bit, tap out the excess. And it just does so much of a difference. Like, it just gives your eye dimension and just a lovely like awakening too. Compared to this eye, it has nothing. This gives it like dimension, brightness. Sometimes I even like just use the Fake Tan, and that's like my look with a little bit of mascara, and that would be like my everyday look, especially like even at work, because it's so easy, especially if like I'm in a hurry. Then I like to go in with this C433 Pro Blending Fluff, also from Crown Brush. What I really like is how it can just like go into your eye socket, really. And with this one, we're gonna go in with Cocoa. I'm sorry, no, I take that back. We're not going in with Cocoa. We're actually gonna go in with Sangria. And Sangria has like this really nice pinky plush color, so I like to use it as well. Oof, little goes a long way. These colors are definitely extremely pigmented. I don't want it to be blended out where you could barely not see it. Like, I still want that peak of color, but I always like to go in with a blending brush, and this is my regular Buffy blending brush, and it's just kind of to work those colors in and diffuse it just a little bit. Then now is when I go in with the color Cocoa. So I like to use, personally, this actually comes in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, but I actually really do like this brush. It's like a double-sided taper brush and or like flat brush, forget what you call it, flathead brush, and a blending brush. And reason why I like it for when I use like black or dark brown, when I use black or dark brown, is because I can really control the product where it goes exactly, and if I do too much or do little, I can control all of that. So we're gonna go in with the color Cocoa, tap out the excess, a little bit on the outer crease, and I like to blend as I go with darker colors because I don't want the dark color to take the, you know, the spotlight from my lighter colors that I use to blend in the back, but I still wanted to make it a statement. I'm going to contour my face, and usually I like to bring in my temple. Then I like to go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer. So then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and we're gonna blend it all out. Also like to go in with my crown brush, stippling brush, and I use this mainly for my bronzer. There is your makeup, Picasso. So then what I like to do is just go back with that beauty blender unless I have any creases. And we're gonna go in with my Airspun powder, and this is in the color Naturally Neutral. Dots on it, I mean, it's an oldie. We've all had this at some point in our life. I feel like all the beauty YouTuber bloggers would rave about this powder, but hey, like it does it well, but I still love my Laura Mercier. It's just I round out, and I'm not gonna not do a video for a powder if I still have this powder, right? Once that's baking, once my concealer is setting, we are going to curl our lashes. Now we're gonna go in with my Real Techniques 400 blush brush. Honestly, I love all my Real Technique brushes. Like, I'm probably gonna throw away all my brushes and just buy more Real Technique brushes. Like, they are so good, so soft, and they just do the job so nice. And I'm just gonna go a little bit with my Morphe contour highlight and contour palette. It looks like so. And I always go in with a Donut and Blogger, or Debutante, I'm sorry, not Blogger. It's Debutante and Donut and Debutante. I like to just like mix those two in, tap out the excess. And then we're gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics brush, and we're gonna go with the Milani Luminoso. And just really put it up above the cheeks right here. Just kind of give it like a highlight, blushy effect. I usually always go with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the color medium. I love this brush. It actually has me looking very photogenic for the entire night. Like, every picture I come out flawless. Like, this is such a splurge, but like, honestly, it does what it claims to do. So it's definitely worth your money. And I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I like to use two mascaras. They are both L'Oreal mascaras. We have our Lash Paradise and Telescopic. And what I really like to do is really get into the root with the Lash Paradise, and then for length, I always go after with the Telescopic to give me length on my lashes. So let's go ahead and do that. Telescopic time. And with Telescopic, I like to go in my lashes and brush out.
like so, like go not from the front but from the behind the lash and comb it through. That just like works very well for me. I also do have long lashes, but they do grow straight, so both of my mascaras are waterproof. I highly recommend that if your lashes don't last or if they drop, always get waterproof. It works best. It is a hassle to take off, but if you buy like the Neutrogena cleansing oil, that destroys the waterproof mascara and you'll be fine. To seal all this magnificent, beautiful foundation, we're gonna go in with the MAC Fix Plus one more time and just spray it all over. Just make sure everything's sealed. I always like to go in with some lipstick or lip gloss. Tease from Milani, just a little bit. In all honesty, this is the best my hair is gonna get right now. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed it, and let's get back to doing more YouTube videos. I've missed it so much, and it's time for me to probably take this into a full-time career. I'm gonna give myself 1 year and see where it takes me, and I would love if you guys are all on the journey with me. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you can get more videos like this. Thank you. Bye.